Households headed by single mothers or fathers increased by 25% and 62% respectively. And for the first time ever, nuclear families dropped below 25% of the households. 33% of all babies born were born to unmarried women, compared to only 3.8% in 1940. Other studies show that the cohabitation increased by nearly 1,000% between 1962 and 1998, and that households headed by homosexual couples are literally soaring. And at last, a major denomination has voted to legitimize same-sex marriages and perform them in their churches, and then we throw out the babies with the garbage, with a body count of 40 million. Anything wrong?
Amen.
The sobering fact is that 30% of all babies conceived in this country are killed before they see the light of day. 30%. They never get a chance to know about anything. Over 600,000 teenage girls get pregnant each year. More than 9 out of 10 are unmarried. And half of these terminate the pregnancy with an abortion. Many under 15 do not have to have parental consent. Just go whack them out, Stab them, get rid of them. Parents don't need to know. It's none of their business. This is a free society, and so we'll do as we please. And so this continues to go year after year after year. And of course, it goes without saying that murder is legal today. Yes, it is. It's legal.
Amen.
My cousin, Max, came to visit us during the height of the Prop 8 thing. Do you remember that one? We had a sign on our lawn. His son is gay. I talked to my wife, what do you think we ought to do? I forgot what she said, but it probably was leave it there. Amen.
Amen.
For a non-wishy-washy life. I'm not sure what we talked about, but anyhow, I think it was gone by the time he got here. And of course, we were talking about things, and we were talking about him, the gay son, and we were talking about Prop 8. Prop 8 gave a lot of trouble to the Emmanuel Baptist Church in Highland when I was there. In fact, there was a planned march on the First Baptist Church of Highland by a gay group. It never did materialize, but the threat was there. Did you know that the gay community can threaten pastors of our churches?
Amen.
Did you know that they can threaten our churches? Did you know they can take rights away from our churches, and are doing so every day? Well, anyhow, we talked about Prop 8, and my cousin said, look, is this your conviction that you vote against or for? I forgot which way it went, Prop 8. And we said, yes, it is. And my cousin, who was the county council of a large county, said to me, if it is your conviction, you need to stand for your convictions.
Amen.
We thought, that's our cousin. We're trying not to hurt him. And yet we don't want to be untrue to our convictions. What do we do? You know what we did? We put the sign back in. And we voted when it came time to vote hurting America, it's hurting schools, it's hurting churches, it's hurting everyone. And I can tell you that these two issues have severely impacted on the homes of America. I don't reject homosexuality or homosexuals. I have counseled with many of them and welcomed them in my office, talked to them about things, and talked to them about this dreaded thing called homosexuality. I don't reject homosexuals. And I don't look down on them any more than I do Mormons say. I'm not against them particularly, but I do hate their abominable agendas.
Amen.
I hate it. I hate the abominable agenda of gay unions. I hate the abominable agenda of Mormons. And this is my last sermon for a while. So you can just tell the pastor, well, it was a nice little sermon. I don't want to cause him trouble. I really don't. I don't want to cause this church trouble. But do you know some things that I'm saying could lead us into some real trouble? Okay, let me give you, unless you think that I'm just kidding, let me give you a taste from the Gay and Lesbian magazine from an article entitled As We Sodomize America, page 20 and 21, if you want to look it up. I'll have to read it, so stay with me. We shall sodomize your sons, emblems of your feeble masculinity, of your shallow dreams and vulgar lives. We will seduce them in your schools, in your dormitories, in your seminaries, and in your youth groups. In your movie theater, bathrooms, in your army bunkhouse, in your truck stops, in all male clubs, in the houses of Congress, wherever men are with men together. Your sons will become our minions and do our bidding. They will be recast in our image. They will come to crave and adore us. This is from them. I've given you the documentation. All laws banning homosexuality, sexual activity will be revoked. Instead, legislation shall be passed which engenders love between men. All homosexuals must stand together as brothers. We must be united artistically, philosophically, socially, politically, and financially. We will triumph only when we present a common face to the vicious heterosexual enemy. If you dare cry, faggot, fairy, queer at us, we will stab you in your cowardly hearts and defile your dead puny bodies. Our writers will make love between men fashionable, and we will succeed because we are adept at setting styles. We will eliminate heterosexual liaisons. We will unmask the powerful homosexuals who masquerade as heterosexuals. You'll be shocked and frightened when you learn that your presidents and their sons, your industrialists, your senators, your mayors, your generals, your athletes, and your film stars, and your TV personalities, your civic leaders, your priests are not safe.